Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Troy with Ohio Men's Health. Hello, Columbus, and welcome back. Hey, today we're going to talk about another one of our frequently asked questions that comes to the website. And if you're looking for us, first and foremost, before we get into today's information, you can find us by going to columbuslowt.com. So you can find us at www.columbuslowt.com. You can contact us directly by either call or text 330-662-1030. And if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, you can subscribe. And then each time we put out a video, it'll come right to you. It'll notify you when these come on. You can find us on TikTok, Ohio Men's Health, Facebook, Ohio Men's Health. Now, today's video, is semaglutide therapy for weight loss worth it? That was the question that came through. And we've seen that quite a bit where a lot of folks are asking, is it worth it? Well, I guess we have to consider a lot of things when it comes to semaglutide, and we most certainly do. When it comes to semaglutide therapy and these weight loss medicines, we do have a lot to consider. Now, things to consider are your age, your BMI, so your body mass index, what percentage of fat is our body, which is never fun to talk about, but it's important. And then number three, the most important, do we have any obesity-related health issues that have started, such as high triglycerides, insulin resistance, diabetes, pre-diabetes? Are we developing cardiovascular disease? There's a lot of things to consider. So number three, we're looking for, are there any other obesity-related health concerns? And then number four, have we tried other things, or are there things metabolically that are just holding us back? For instance, women oftentimes get stuck with polycystic ovarian syndrome. Some women, as they hit menopause, tend to have issues because estrogen and progesterone have decreased. Men with insulin resistance, men who drink alcohol on a routine basis, not to be alcoholics, but just consistently, our diets are relatively poor. So there are some things that can hold us back. So the question is, of course then, is semaglutide therapy worth it? In those instances where we meet with someone, you've got a high BMI, we have already developed at least one obesity-related health issue. I will always draw labs before starting. Folks, if you are on semaglutide therapy and someone's not drawn labs or looking at labs along the way, that is a safety issue. So I'm gonna look at labs, and we're gonna look for other potential issues that weight might be contributing to, such as cholesterol, triglycerides, your A1C to see if you're pre-diabetic, insulin resistance. There's a lot we're gonna look at. So when it comes to this, we have to figure out, are there obesity-related health concerns, and are we having such a difficult time losing weight that we now need to intervene with a medicine? And we know if we're developing secondary health issues, secondary to, of course, obesity or being overweight, and we can't lose weight, we know these problems are only gonna get worse. They typically only get worse. Even with medicines, if you're diabetic, most diabetics typically start having problems. They go blind, they get kidney problems, they get neuropathies, numbness and tingling in the fingers and hands. Those with thyroid problems, hypothyroidism, always tend to be sluggish, tired, fatigued, depressed, constant weight gain. Polycystic ovarian syndrome, same thing. So semaglutide therapy then, is it worth it? Absolutely. Absolutely, in my opinion, if we are going to be able to get people off of medicines, off of diabetes medicines, off of hypertensive medicines for high blood pressure, off of other statins and things like this, is it worth it? Absolutely. Are there pitfalls to semaglutide long-term? Yes, there are. There can be problems with it, but managed and done well, it's very safe. And that's another video we're gonna talk about, which is some of the downsides to semaglutide therapy, which will be another video. But is semaglutide therapy worth it? Absolutely. If we're able to turn around some of these secondary health issues that, again, left untreated or left to their vices, will potentially be life-shortening diseases, and we can turn that around with this medication by improving the metabolic state of your body. Is it worth it? 100%. It's worth it. So is it for everybody? No. Will it work for everybody? Works a high percentage of the time, but no. This has got to be one of the most successful things. I've been working with weight loss for over 15 years, without question, one of the most successful things out there. So the question remains, is it worth it? It's an individual thing that I would discuss with you. Is it worth it for you and the conditions that you have and the goals that you've set and perhaps the hurdles that you've faced in your journey with weight loss? So if you would like an initial consult, it's a no-cost consult. I meet with you, we'll go through your history, we'll establish secondary health concerns, we'll do a brief physical, we'll draw blood. Blood goes to LabCorp, we'll send the blood off, and that's usually covered by insurance. I'll meet with you a second time, we'll look at blood work, we'll make sure this is safe. Then if it's safe, we will customize and tailor a program to you, for this particular medication. So hope you found this helpful. We will see you next time. And again, if you're looking for us, you can go to columbuslowt.com. There is a semaglutide in weight loss tab. You can click on that for more information or schedule a no-cost consult. And you can subscribe to YouTube and more videos will be popping up, and we'll see you next time.